I don't want a loser boyfriend, so from now on, I'm dating Hitoshi.
Tachibana? Why? Sure. I've been thinking about changing jobs.
Really? We're super short-staffed. Please help me.
Messed up again today. I know I need to push harder, even if it means being forceful, but... I'm Kazuma Chigasaki, 23 years old. I work as a regular employee at a food company called Yukishima Foods. I'm in the PR department, a so-called elite division that handles media interviews for TV and magazines. I was assigned here because they thought I had great communication skills and was serious and full of potential. But once I actually started working, nothing went well, and the department head who had high hopes for me started to doubt me. I was thrilled when I heard I would be in the star department, but I never imagined things would end up like this. It's been a year since I joined straight out of college, and I still haven't produced any results. I keep wondering if I'm really cut out for this, and then something even worse happened.
I don't want a loser boyfriend, so from now on, I'm dating Hitoshi.
Tachibana? Why? Her name is Tachibana Yonai. We joined the company at the same time, and we started dating not long after, but she suddenly dumped me. Whoa, got dumped by your girl too, huh? I just said a word and she was mine. And the guy with her was Hitoshi Asobi. He's 2 years older and works in the same department. Looks like Tachibana ditched me for Asobi.
I only picked you because you were a fellow rookie in the star department, but you're just dead weight. Always have been. So of course I'd rather go with a handsome, rich guy like Hitoshi.
Turns out Asobi's dad is the president of a company called Mikuni Trading. So yeah, he's rich. It's an open secret in the office that he uses his money to hit up host clubs and fool around with girls.
Hitoshi actually looks like he'll climb the ladder, unlike you.
That's how it is. Tough luck, Chigasaki. That's all they said before leaving with triumphant laughs. Even a womanizing jerk looks better than a loser with no money, huh? It stings being called dead weight, but I really haven't pulled my weight. I felt so ashamed of my incompetence. I couldn't even talk back as they walked away.
HR is really swamped right now, so Chigasaki, can you help them out?
Yes, I understand. After that, I spoke with the heads of PR and HR, and got assigned to HR. I actually welcomed the change because I wanted to get away from Asobi and the others, but they all mocked me for it.
A loser's a loser. No matter where you go, stop wasting your energy.
Everyone hyped you up when you joined, but this is all you've got, huh? Can I even keep working here? I kept pretending not to hear their jabs and somehow managed to hang in there for 3 months. But the snide remarks never stopped, and I still felt completely out of place. No point in overthinking it. If it comes to it, I can always switch jobs. Worn out from thinking, I closed my eyes and tried to sleep.
Help me, big bro! I'm seriously in trouble right now!
Gah! A girl popping out from under my blanket completely wiped away my sleepiness.
I deeply apologize for barging in from such a strange angle.
Fine. This is Kanade Chigasaki. She's my younger sister by 1 year. After 2 years at a design school, she founded a stationery brand called Beauty Draw. So yeah, she's a CEO. Beauty Draw apparently has about 30 employees, mostly women in their 20s and 30s. So, I know you're super attached to me, but it's rare for you to sneak in like this. Something happen?
Well, our HR manager is going on maternity leave, and we've been trying to find someone, but nothing worked. Her leave is right around the corner, and at this rate, our whole department's gonna fall apart. Big bro, are you maybe job hunting right now by any chance? What do you think about our HR department?
Sure. I've been thinking about changing jobs.
Really? We're super short-staffed. Please help me.
I had wanted to quit, but I didn't know how things would turn out if I joined another company. But if it's the company where Kanada is the CEO, I know I would be safe. It's actually perfect. I was already hitting my limit at my current job. There's this really awful coworker, and I've been getting worn down. To top it off, he even stole my girlfriend.
Who does that? That's the worst.
I guess his family's rich, so some people find him attractive. I've heard he's a regular at cabaret clubs too.
Ugh! There are always guys like that who are just trash with women. I've heard stories.
Anyway, I've actually been working in HR lately, and I'm starting to think it suits me. If you're looking for someone for your HR team, maybe I could help.
Yes! If you're okay with it, please join us. Sooner would help a lot, but don't push yourself, okay?
Just when I was struggling with whether to change jobs, this perfect opportunity came to me. And so, I decided to join Beauty Draw. A month flew by, the HR manager at Beauty Draw had gone on maternity leave, and the office was pure chaos.
I can't take it anymore, Mizunami. I've been working in my dreams for days now.
She's Sakura Oguni, 21. After finishing design school, she joined this company.
It's okay. The president said someone new's coming in today. Just hang in there until then.
And this is Rena Mizunami, 22. She joined after graduating from junior college. Right now, it's just the two of them holding up the HR department as best as they can.
Sorry we're late. The paperwork and explanations are done. So starting today, my brother's joining us.
Kanade flung the office door open and made the announcement loudly. It drew a lot of attention. Kanade, President, maybe you didn't have to announce it that loudly. Nice to meet you all. I'm Kazuma Chigasaki. I only have a little experience in HR at my last job, but as I was about to properly introduce myself, both women from HR grabbed my arms and cut me off.
Nice to meet you, Kazuma. We've been waiting for you. Me too. Nice to meet you.
Huh? Yeah, thanks. Nice to meet you.
Hey, you two. Don't forget he's my brother, okay?
After that, they taught me about the work, and I jumped right in. A lot of it was similar to what I did at my last job, so I handled the task quickly and efficiently.
Wow, that was fast. As expected from the president's brother.
I also made an effort to connect with the other employees, including those in HR, and gradually built up trust. Thanks to my communication skills and work ethic, I quickly grew close with both the HR girls and the other staff. To feel like my work has purpose, it's like my time at Yukishima Foods was just a bad dream. It had been a month since I joined Beauty Draw. Once things calmed down, the president and the HR girls threw me a welcome party.
Still, we're really glad you joined us, Kazuma. Seriously, we figured you'd be reliable since you're the president's brother, but you're even better than we imagined.
Even if you're just being nice, I really appreciate it. And thanks so much for organizing this welcome party. Apparently, they had heard about me from Kanon for a while, so they warmed up to me surprisingly fast.
We're not just being nice. Honestly, whoever gets to be your girlfriend is going to be really lucky.
Unfortunately, I don't have a girlfriend right now.
Someone as amazing as Kazuma doesn't have a girlfriend?
For some reason, it was like lightning struck all three of them. Wait, Kanon, you already knew that? I'm not really the kind of guy people call amazing. Honestly, at my last job, I was labeled the PR team's dead weight. Even the manager was losing faith in me, and my girlfriend dumped me for a coworker. I'm really not the cool guy you think I am.
The struggles you had at your last job were probably just a matter of fit, don't you think?
Huh?
PR is about promoting the company, getting media coverage, and reaching out assertively, right? To get results, You need a hunger to succeed, and sometimes even be a little pushy. I've even heard some PR folks act completely different once an article gets published. HR probably picked you for PR because of your people skills. But you're more of a thoughtful, one-on-one kind of a guy. That's why I think PR just wasn't the right match for you. That's my take anyway.
Yeah, now that you mention it, trying to engage uninterested journalists really wore me down. Kanon's words hit the nail on the head, and I finally came to terms with how I felt a few months ago. I always knew she was impressive as a president, but I didn't realize she understood me this well.
I think so too. I don't know work like the president does, and I still don't know everything about Kazuma, but... Yeah, back in high school, I knew a girl who acted just like your ex. As a fellow woman, it's honestly embarrassing. I really don't think Kazuma did anything wrong. That's how I feel.
You two. Thank you. They were trying so hard to encourage me, looking straight at me with such clear, unwavering eyes. Their warmth reached me, and I really felt my heart beginning to heal.
Well then, I'll just go to the restroom real quick.
As she stood up, a piece of paper fluttered out of her pocket and landed on my knee. Huh? Hey, Kanon, you dropped something.
Oh, no, that's a...
She looked way too flustered and scrambled to grab it, but I checked at it before she could. Huh? Is this me? It was a photo of me as a little kid. I had seen it in a family album, one that Kanon used to hype up constantly. Kanon?
It's not what you think.
So she's a brilliant CEO, but also a total brocon who carries her big brother's picture around. And these girls' guilty looks. I had just uncovered their secret underground photo ring.
Hey, big bro. Could you give the photo back?
No way. I thought you were finally acting like a serious president, but clearly, I let my guard down. 1 month later, Kanon drags me out into town on a weekend. As an apology for distributing my photo without permission, she offered to treat me to lunch. While ignoring my sister's shameless remarks, we kept walking when... Hey, Chigasaki, isn't it? Don't tell me you've already got a new girlfriend. Cold, man. Asobi. He didn't care that I was glaring at him. He just walked right up to Kanon. Hey, miss, why don't you ditch the boring guy and come with me instead? I'll buy you whatever you want.
You've got some nerve making fun of my brother right in front of me.
What the hell? I said I would buy you whatever you want. Wait, sister?
That's right. You think you can just buy people's hearts with money? That's pathetic. And hey, who is this guy, big bro?
Oh, that's Asobi. He's the coworker I told you about before.
Asobi? Wait, Asobi as in the son of Mikuni's trading CEO?
What? You know who I am? As soon as he realized she knew his background, he started smirking like he won something. But then...
Of course I do. I know your father personally.
Huh? Since she's a company president, Kano has lots of connections, but I had no idea she knew Asobi's dad.
Actually, your father, the CEO of Mikuni, really likes our stationery designs. He places regular orders with us.
I see. I had no idea. I don't handle sales, so I didn't know.
Sometimes I handle the deals directly, and well, he's mentioned how his son wastes his time partying at hostess clubs. I never imagined that the son he was talking about would turn out to be the one who hurt my brother. That makes things simple then. I heard you didn't just fool around at hostess clubs, but even stole someone's girlfriend.
What? Why do you know that?
I care about my brother more than anything. No matter the time or place, he's always been the best in the world to me. That's why I have to know everything. I'm about to hit album number 30. Oh, wanna see? I bet you do, right?
Before things could go completely off the rails, I stepped in to stop Kanon. You might not know this, but Chigasaki was a total burden at our company. He still doesn't seem to understand his position. The way he's acting like he's in the right is almost impressive. Even if I didn't take her, she was going to dump him anyway. It's not like I'm the only one at fault.
No, my brother just wasn't in the right role. He's not some burden. In fact, ever since he joined our company, he's been a huge help from day one.
You ran away from our company. Don't you think that's pathetic? Hitoshi clenches his teeth at Kanon's words, clearly burning with jealousy.
He didn't run. I scouted him myself.
Scouted? Don't make me laugh. He's not worth...
If you really want to know why I care so much about my brother, I'll tell you.
Kanon sighed like she was annoyed, but she launched into her story with surprising enthusiasm.
I've always been kind of stubborn, so I clashed with our parents a lot. Especially with Mom. We just didn't get along, and I even ran away from home once. I get now that I was just being a kid, but back then I was so mad that she didn't understand me. But I couldn't actually survive out there for long, and eventually I came home after it got dark. When I did, my brother didn't scold me at all. He just listened quietly to what I had to say and helped me patch things up with Mom. He's the reason I was able to make up with her. Ever since then, I've looked up to him. Not that I expect you to get it, but if you keep messing with my brother, I won't forgive you. And I'll be letting President Asobi know too.
Leaving those words behind, Kanon grabbed my hand and started walking away. Hitoshi's voice trying to stop us grew more and more distant, until it finally faded away. Time passed, and the next weekend came. I was out at a bustling shopping mall. Because yesterday...
Kazuma, please! The president isn't here right now, so I'll be quick. Please go on a date with us. If the president finds out, she'll make us fight her to the death. So keep this quiet, okay?
Honestly, they didn't even give me the option to say no. The two HR girls had practically dragged me into it. That said, those two have helped me a lot, so I thought this might be a good chance to return the favor. I was looking forward to what should have been a fun time, but...
Kazuma! What a surprise to see you here.
Huh? Tachibana? What are you doing here? Apparently, she ran into me by coincidence. The way she approached, all cheerful and like nothing happened, made my skin crawl.
This is perfect. I've actually been thinking I want to get back together with you.
Just to be clear, why?
Because Hitoshi suddenly stopped spending money on me.
So Kano must have talked to his dad, and now he can't spend freely.
He used to buy me all sorts of stuff, so I put up with his partying at clubs. But if that's off the table, then I've got no reason to stay with him. I got to know your good points all over again by dating Hitoshi, so I think I'd rather be kind, attentive Kazuma.
Too bad. I'm not interested. You seriously think I'll still have feelings for you after the way you dumped me? No matter what you say, I'm never dating you again. I started to walk away, but the parade of unwanted guests wasn't over yet. Tachibana, are you dumping me?
I told you not to come. I'm done with you.
Of all people, Hitoshi showed up. From what I could tell, they had just been together moments ago. She must have dumped him right before running into me. Don't screw with me. You said you loved me. Were you lying the whole time?
You of all people talking about true love? You really think your trashy personality is lovable?
Why the hell are you here anyway? I would like to ask you the same thing. She's crawling back to you again? Why is it always you baggage types that girls go for?
Just being good at your job isn't enough. Ugh! I've had it. You go home already.
I was getting sick of being caught in the middle of their drama. But then...
So you're you're the one who hurt Kazuma.
Our scheduled meeting, Mizunami and Oguni had arrived. Their sharp glares were fixed on Tachibana.
Too bad, but Kazuma belongs to me. Give it up. Kazuma, I don't think she's a good idea. I agree. Who even are you people? You don't know anything about me. We know enough. You were infamous at school. Everyone knew you in all the wrong ways. Yonouchi, you were cheating with 3 guys at once in high school, weren't you? What? That's a lie. That's totally made up. Oh, funny thing. I actually went to the same high school. We weren't in the same year, though.
Looks like I really was dating a disaster. And judging from how shaken she looked, Mizunami was telling the truth.
After all the mess you caused, you had to transfer. It was so embarrassing, I still remember it clearly. So that's why she transferred to our school. You knew about her too? Yes. At our school, Yonouchi, you tried to flirt with a teacher, didn't you? You got chewed out by the principal for that. And even after what you did at your last school, you never learned. Just like Mizunami said, everyone at our school knew about your stunts. Stop it! Don't say any more.
When I first heard their stories, I figured there were flaky girls everywhere. But I didn't expect the one they were talking about to be the same girl I had dated. You seriously dated someone like that? You've got no eye for women, Chigasaki. You're the last person I want to hear that from.
It can't be helped, Kazuma. If she was cheating that much, she's practically a con artist. Exactly. She's fooled more guys than we can count. You're not the only victim here.
Ugh, you're trying to cheer me up, but that hurts. They're probably trying to encourage me, but every word just stings with my own incompetence.
If that's how it is, Mizunami.
At Kokuni's words, Mizunami nods firmly. Then,
Kazuma is a wonderful person. You're not worthy of him. He's absolutely essential to our company. No, to me. I'll make Kazuma happy, so please never come near him again.
wait, what are you two saying? I feel like they just said something outrageous, but maybe it's their way of trying to cheer me up. Grateful for their feelings, I turn to face Tachibana again. Tachibana, I don't care what kind of woman you are. There is no way I'm getting back together with you. Especially now that I've seen your true colors. You and that useless ex-boyfriend over there can enjoy your lives together. Just don't ever show your face in front of me again. Useless? Ex-boyfriend? Me?
No way! How did it end up like this?
I wonder if Tachibana and Asobi even realized that they brought all of this on themselves. Not that I owe them a lecture. With Mizunami and Kokuni, I turn and walk away. So, what happened to Asobi after that? He lost access to money, and none of the women around him stayed. The story about him being dumped by every woman spread through the company, and unable to handle the gossip, Asobi ended up resigning. Tachibana, who cheated with Asobi and then dumped him, now faces cold stares from everyone.
Well, it's only natural to want to date someone competent, right?
Apparently, her cheating didn't stop. I've heard she's even being hit with a hefty compensation claim from the wife of a married man she got involved with. Of course, the company didn't defend someone like that. And now, she's left wandering through life without a home. And today, the HR department at Beauty Draw is at peace again.
How dare you two sneak out on a date with my brother behind my back? You naughty girls! If you want him that badly, then you'll have to step over my dead body. Oh, if we've been found out, there's no helping it. Well then, sorry, President, if you'll excuse us. We'll never forget you, President. Hey! Can't you hesitate even a little?
What are you three doing? Break time's almost over.
When did you get here, big bro? Nothing at all. You didn't see anything just now, right? we're fine, right?
Those confession-like words from that day, I guess I wasn't imagining it after all. Even if it doesn't go well, sometimes your talent blooms in a different place. I need to thank Canon for pulling me out of that mess and bringing me here.
All right, time to get motivated and tackle this paperwork. I need to schedule interviews too.
Working in this department, it started to feel like I had 2 more little sisters. But it won't be long until I'm faced with the ultimate dilemma.
Hello, Brittany here. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!